Hi, my name is Ryan Ffrench, and I tutor the first 3 or 4 years of university level finance. I'm a CFA charter holder, and I have 2 degrees in finance, both an undergraduate and an MBA with a specialty in finance. Finance has been always my thing. When I think back to when I was an undergraduate, it makes me sound like a geek, but like I used to read the textbook, read the little vignettes in the corner, like really try to understand it. I was much more interested in understanding the details, and that made it easy when it came to the finer points because you understood the core concepts. First of all, it's because it's math, right? Math in its own is scary and can be very intimidating to people. The beautiful part about finance is it's not complicated math. Like you're really just taking your high school math and not even like advanced calculus or advanced. There are no curves here. If you understand the basics of high school math, then you just have to understand how to apply them in a way that makes sense in finance. There's nothing hard about it. If you can find someone who can relate it, who can explain using current events, using what in the stock market or using what in the bond market or the way the Bank of Canada changes interest rates, I think there's lots of ways to be able to relate what can be an intimidating, complicated subject to what we see in everyday life and can help make it explainable and understandable. And it's something I take pretty seriously because like, I'm a dad, I have 4 kids, and I think about how I want them to understand the world, and I want them to be able to relate things in finance to help with that understanding. I feel like it's an opportunity for me to stay abreast and stay in the subject. If you leave school and don't look at the books for 20 years, your knowledge is going to fade. This is a way for me to pay attention to it, almost like studying, like pulling up the textbook and going back over questions. And I'll mention this one last. Some of the money that I collect, I use to donate to a worthy cause, and I give it to the Brain Tumor Foundation of Canada.